to the gasper. I am just doing another video, so today I'm going to be talking about how much I love Star Wars, okay? Because Star Wars is one of my favorite movies, especially the original trilogy and the prequels, of course. Okay, Star Wars, the animation series, through Star Wars, the Clone Wars, through Rebels. These are my favorite Star Wars of all time. These are my most favorites, Star Wars Rebels and Star Wars The Clone Wars. And my favorite character in The Clone Wars is Ahsoka Tano. Because when I was 14, when I was a teenager, Ahsoka was one of my favorites. I really liked Ahsoka. She was my favorite character in The Clone Wars. Yeah, so she was one of my favorites. Especially when Ahsoka was Anakin's apprentice, of course. So, at the end of Star Wars The Clone Wars Season 5, of course, Ahsoka Tano almost got expelled from the Jedi Order after what Ahsoka's friend did to her. It was just kind of sad just to let her leave, of course. Yoda and the Jedi Council, they told Ahsoka that she was welcome back into the Jedi Order, and then Ahsoka felt sad that the Jedi blamed her, of course, and then Ahsoka walked away. And when she was walking away from the Order at the end of the Clone Wars Season 5, I didn't think Ahsoka was coming back. I didn't think I'd see Ahsoka again. Yeah, it was just sad. Now, there was this show on Disney Channel called Star Wars Rebels, so I did watch Season 1. It was pretty good. And at the end of Season 1, I saw Ahsoka Tano, and I was very excited to see her again in a couple of seasons. I almost cried again because, Darth Vader, of course, from the original trilogy. Like I said 2 years ago, it was cool that they put Darth Vader in Star Wars Rebels, of course, especially the animated series, because I get to see Vader fight a lot more. And Ahsoka and Darth Vader had the last encounter. Darth Vader versus Ahsoka. It was cool to see Ahsoka fight Darth Vader with those lightsabers. I wanted to see how good they really were in lightsaber battle. And Vader, he was not bad. Because even though Vader had the cybernetics and stuff, he was still able to swing his lightsaber as fast as he could. And he didn't miss Ahsoka, maybe a couple of times, but he was still able to not miss as much. And, he still got a couple of shots at Ahsoka. And Vader, he was really good in the fight. It was a cool finale in Star Wars Rebels. It was a cool finale. But, however, Ezra Bridger gets the holocron and stuff like that. And then Vader reaches out to Ezra with the Force. And then Ahsoka came and attacked Vader, and Ahsoka Tano sacrificed herself for Kanan and Ezra, of course, in Rebels. And then when he cut Vader's mask off, then Ahsoka saw Anakin's eye, of course, and we was like, Ahsoka. And that was Anakin's voice from the Clone Wars. And then Ahsoka, she didn't want to leave Vader anymore because she knew that was her master. Okay, so Ahsoka was inside a Sith temple, and then it exploded, of course, and then I started crying because I thought Ahsoka was dead. And then after Season 3, and then Season 4, the final season of Star Wars Rebels, Season 4. Alright, so at the end of Season 4, Ezra Bridger goes to a Jedi temple that the Emperor stole from Lothal, of course, and then Ezra uses the Force, and then Ezra was able to time travel, of course. He was able to travel through time and stuff, especially time travel, like he could stop the past and the future, and Ezra could see the future ahead of him, and then he goes to the portal where Ahsoka and Vader were fighting, of course, and then Vader was going like, vroom, and then Ahsoka was just blocking with the 2 lightsabers, and then Ezra just grabs Ahsoka out of there, and then Ezra saves her, of course. And then the Emperor shows up. He's like, Ezra Bridger and Ahsoka Tano, mine at last. So we did see Ahsoka walking into the Sith Temple. If we go back at the end of Season 2, after the encounter with Darth Vader and Ahsoka Tano, we can see Ahsoka walking into the Sith Temple from far away, of course. And I didn't know what that shadow was, but now at the end of Season 4, now we can see Ahsoka walking into the Sith Temple, and now people can go back into Season 2 and they can know who's walking in there now. So it was cool talking about Star Wars. Here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about each character. I'm going to talk about Vader, Obi-Wan, Darth Maul, Yoda. I might talk about Star Wars history only on one character, maybe 2 characters at the same time. Don't know. But it was cool talking about this. Alright, follow me on Twitter and Facebook. Hit like and subscribe. If you're new to my YouTube channel, you should make sure to click that subscribe button. If you click the subscribe button, click the notification bell, you will be notified through new videos. Alright, bye.